The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And you
I
know
fought everybody.
the last fighters you fought since 2000,
Everybody.
2002.
Mention me one. You
Since
mention me
2002.
one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
It's gonna be
you.
me.
I don't
And
care
you
about
will.
nobody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
It's official. We've just witnessed the final face-off between Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford, and it was intense. Two legends, one historic stage, and a vibe that screams fight of the century. But that's not all. We're diving deep into everything you need to know. The raw energy from that face-off, the stacked undercard full of rising stars, the wild promotion, money flowing in from Turkey, Dana White's involvement, and why the entire boxing world is split on who will take this one. Plus, we'll revisit Amir Khan's verdict, the only fighter who's faced both Canelo and Crawford.
Glory on the line. This is the fight, and this team. This is my last chance, the only one to prove it. Dreams break the walls and the best to do it.
Alright, let's start with the face-off, because this wasn't your usual stare-down. Normally, fighters lock eyes, maybe exchange a little trash talk, and it's over. But this one was chess with fists before the first punch even landed. Canelo was calm, cold, and confident, classic "I've been here before" energy. He's defended his throne for years and clearly sees himself as the king not to be dethroned. Crawford, on the other hand, brought laser focus, a stare that could cut glass. He didn't flinch or smile. Bud looked like a man walking into war, dead serious. And what really got the crowd buzzing were the small shoves and heated words exchanged when their teams got close, forcing security to step in.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only, hey Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
You could feel the tension in the air. This wasn't just promotion, it was real. Both camps had been jawing at each other for months, and now, face to face for the last time before fight night, it had become personal. the fans loved it. Social media exploded instantly with clips, memes, predictions, you name it. Many are calling this face-off one of the best in recent years.
Trying to knock him out to beat him. You know, he's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before. You know, so everybody, you know, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that's not the approach that, you know, we taking this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terrence, you've said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
When I win. I didn't say if I win.
Okay.
Said when I win.
Well, with that, you know, what is Terence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo?
Listen, I already said it. I'm on that mountain. Ain't nothing less to...
Now, let's talk about why this fight is bigger than anything in modern boxing. Canelo Alvarez, 63 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 knockouts, the undisputed super middleweight king, the man who unified all 4 belts at 168, already a living legend. On the other side, Terence Crawford, undefeated, 41 wins, 31 knockouts, and a world champion in multiple weight classes. The man who destroyed Errol Spence Jr., proving he's not just elite but truly special. But here's the catch, Bud is moving up 2 weight classes for this fight, stepping straight into Canelo's backyard at 168.
Hunting him. That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm going to take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they going to cry when they go home. Anytime. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Oh, and don't forget, this is happening at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, 65,000 seats, home of the Raiders. This isn't just a fight, it's an event.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win.
And let's be honest, one of the biggest reasons this fight is hyped is the size and weight difference. This isn't a small gap, it's a full leap across divisions. Canelo has been campaigning at 168 pounds, super middleweight, and even reached 175 when he fought fighters like Sergey Kovalev and Dmitry Bivol.
I want to speak to you about some of Turkey's comments. He said he doesn't want Tom and Jerry, people running away in the ring. What did you make of that?
I agree with that. You know, people want to see a good fight. And I agree with that.
Do you think
because, you know, people come and spend money to see a great fight, and if the other fighter come and run all the night and don't make a good fight, it's deceptional.
Do you think he saw your fight with Skull and potentially came to the conclusion?
We talk after about that, and it's very sad. But, you know, it is what it is.
I know.
I hope not, because we expect a great fight, the fight of the century, right? So
this man is built like a tank, stocky frame, tree trunk legs, and natural power that makes every shot count. He's used to trading punches with guys much bigger than Crawford. Meanwhile, Terence "Bud" Crawford has done his best work at 135, 140, and 147. Sure, he dominated welterweight and made Errol Spence look like an amateur, but moving up to 168 is a whole different beast, like stepping into another universe.
Knockout Charlo. Or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him.
People keep asking, can Crawford's speed, reflexes, and boxing IQ overcome raw size and strength, or is he walking into a buzzsaw even his skills can't escape? Canelo has brushed it off in interviews, basically saying, this fight doesn't even make sense because of the weight difference. Crawford's too small. You can tell Canelo feels like Bud is stepping into his kingdom, his comfort zone, where size rules and power dictates everything.
Terence Crawford was with Turkey Al-Sheikh at the other event across town. Put out an open challenge to you on the internet with Turkey Al-Sheikh calling you out. What's your response to Terence Crawford's call out tonight?
No comments.
Now, let's not sleep on the undercard. Turkey Al-Sheikh made sure this card is stacked from top to bottom.
Oscar De La Hoya wasted my time with this question.
Yeah, we saw Oscar De La Hoya trying to say that the fight was going to take place maybe in the daytime.
Yeah, this is what I want from you, to say his name. I decide with Dana White to have a breakfast in MGM at 10 a.m. inshallah. Then we will go to the arena to have the fights quick, and after that we will go dinner to Carbon, and in the night we will watch Conjuring because it will launch in September. Oscar De La Hoya wastes my time with this question. Of course, this is in the peak. This is the boxing, the sport #1 in the world. This is Canelo and Crawford.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/box.
We've got Callum Walsh versus Fernando Vargas Jr., two undefeated, hungry, and dangerous fighters who could easily steal the show. Then there's Christian and Billy versus Lester Martinez. Billy's 29-0 with 24 knockouts, holding the WBC interim belt, while Martinez is 19-0 with 16 knockouts. To kick things off, Muhammad Alal faces John Ornelas. Alal is just 4 fights in but undefeated, while Ornelas is 5-2, gritty, and not afraid to scrap. This isn't just about Canelo versus Crawford, it's a full night of action, showing they want this to be the fight card of the year.
Anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that, and then he tried to, maybe Turkey Al-Sheikh told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to he walking me back, and that's why I pushed him. And like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off. Yeah. So it's gonna be almost the same.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Now, who do we have to thank for this spectacle? None other than Turkey Al-Sheikh and Dana White. Turkey, the man behind Riyadh season, is putting his stamp on boxing. He called this the fight of the century, and he might not be wrong. He's investing big money to make it global, from press tours to wild marketing campaigns.
You had Canelo and Terence Crawford here for a press conference this week. What's it been like for you to get to see that fight come to fruition, given your boxing background? A lot of people don't understand that you've come from boxing.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, like I said, leading up to the press conference and at the press conference, for this to be my first fight from remote is incredible.
And then there's Dana White, UFC's boss, stepping into boxing for the first time. That crossover nobody saw coming just shows how massive this fight is. The press conferences have been wild, pushing, shouting, almost brawls on stage. That's what keeps fans glued, every move, insult, and moment designed to hold our attention until the first bell. Now, about the split in the boxing world, fans and pundits are divided. On one side is Team Canelo, arguing Bud's too small, the power gap too wide, and once Canelo lands, it's lights out.
Crawford, Canelo, who you got? Crawford, Canelo? I still say Canelo.
I got Canelo too.
I still say Canelo. Ring IQ, I believe that Crawford has a bit more.
Yep.
However, it's just the size difference. I think that what Crawford is lacking is that he should try test the waters even with somebody at that weight class before facing Canelo. But hey, they say he's a dog. He's got shot in the head and drove to the hospital, so maybe that's just his mentality.
Hey, let's see. Only one way to find out till that day comes.
It's the only way, but I definitely think that it's a great fight overall. You know, black and brown is how you get down.
They point to Canelo's chin, his super middleweight experience, and his resume of killers he's already beaten. On the other side is Team Crawford, who believe Bud's IQ, timing, and switch-hitting ability will frustrate Canelo. They think Crawford's sharp counters, angles, and ring generalship can neutralize that Mexican power.
Cook him. I think, you know, Canelo a hell of a fighter, but I think Bud just got all the tools to beat him.
You don't think the weight difference is gonna be too big of an advantage?
I think y'all make that something, you know, in certain fights,
Boxing makes it something, not us.
like if this was like a Benavidez, he's actually a lot bigger than Bud, so that would like apply. But I feel like with Canelo, he's like physically kind of big, but like height wise, yeah, he's kind of small. So I don't think so, no.
Corey, how you got a decision to stoppage? Because Redman and Boozy think that Bud actually might stop him.
Me and Boozy talked about that. That's crazy. Me and him got on the phone, talked about it, but I think that's possible. Like, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I think it's a possibility if Canelo gets to acting out of line and not understanding that Bud could crack too. So.
And then there's Amir Khan, the only man to have fought both. He's been brutally knocked out by Canelo and stopped by Crawford, so his words carry weight. According to Khan, Crawford has the IQ to anticipate everything, the movement to frustrate, and the underrated power to hurt Canelo. But he admits Canelo is naturally stronger and more powerful. Basically, Khan says this fight will come down to whether Bud's brains can outsmart Canelo's brawn.
Be even stronger than Canelo. He might be stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well. That he might do really well in there. So look,
God fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Obviously, it's weight.
Canelo's stronger and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Yeah. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. Yeah. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard. Yeah. Because and you can see the strength. You know, when I was fighting against Crawford, I didn't think Crawford was that strong, but when he kind of moved me around a little bit, he is very strong as well. So look, yeah. But why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
This fight isn't just about belts, it's about legacy. For Canelo, a win solidifies him as arguably the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the top pound-for-pound kings in history. For Crawford, a win would be monumental. Moving up 2 weight classes to dethrone Canelo would instantly put him in GOAT conversations.
Oh, I'm feeling great. I've been working out. You know, actually, I just got done running before we head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
And let's not ignore what this means for boxing as a whole. With Netflix streaming, Dana White's involvement, and Saudi backing, this could change the sport forever. So here's the question, who you got? Canelo, the power-punching king of 168, or Terence "Bud" Crawford, the undefeated mastermind chasing greatness across divisions? Drop your predictions in the comments. Fight night is September 13th, live from Allegiant Stadium, streaming free on Netflix. Don't forget to like, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.